third thing about these mundane tasks, I come back to the discussion of mundane tasks, is about translation. Okay, translation is a very important thing. Many of you feel difficult to understand many of the particular languages. If I suddenly start speaking Marathi, some of you might not understand. Some of you will understand the words, but then they will need in their thought process translate it into their own mother tongue. Even when we are actually listening to English, sometimes we have these, sometimes early in our understanding of the non-native language, what we do is we actually try to always get that sentence converted or translated to our native one, and then based on that we develop our understanding of the new language. So translation is a very important thing. Humans are good at translating things because we can understand different languages ना, तो वो translation के बिना possible नहीं है. जब आप born होते हो तब जो language आप सीखते हो, after 5 to 7 years, when you start schooling, you try to understand different other languages as well. You start learning your second language, third language. Why you are able to do that? You are able to do that because you are able to translate. You're able to translate the thoughts that you have in your native language to the language that you don't know. Over the period of time, due to experience, what happens is humans become good at, without translating, using the next language or the other language. But initially, have you thought of कि आप शुरू में नया language कैसे सीखे? आपने word सीखे, वो word को आपने map करना सीखा आपके native language में, and then you try to organize words into phrases, phrases into sentences, learn the grammar of the language and organize your sentences into that grammar. Sometimes ऐसे होता है, अगर आप अगर से मराठी speaking हो and you start using English or you start communicating in English, in early days, you must have all faced this problem. You must have constructed English sentences much like your native language sentences. Okay, they might be grammatically correct, but they are not correct in the positioning of the words. Okay, the way the words are positioned in English, that might not be the same order in which the nouns, the verbs, and the other things come in your native language. So translation from one language to the other language is another task, another problem, which is a mundane task for humans, day-to-day task for humans, and that is why it is classified as an AI task, which is a mundane task. Next thing over there is common sense reasoning. So what is common sense reasoning? Common sense reasoning is very much a thing that we do on day-to-day basis for taking lots and lots of decision. आज सुबह जल्दी उठना है या नहीं, ये डिसीजन से लेके मुझे आज दिन भर में क्या क्या काम करने हैं, किस सीक्वेंस में करने हैं, all these things we are able to do because we can do reasoning. Okay, ये करना पहले अच्छा होगा या वो करना अच्छा होगा, दोनों साथ में कर सकते हैं या नहीं कर सकते हैं. How should I sequence things? If I want to achieve task A, can I break down it into some particular subtasks? And how do I organize those subtasks in order that the task A is completed? So all those things we are able to do because we can reason. Okay, we have ability to reason, and so common sense reasoning refers to all such tasks that we do day-to-day basis as human beings, which require us to apply some sort of decision making or some sort of reasoning for doing decision making. Next thing is robot control. So robot control is another mundane task. I guess I'm not going to talk about that much because our syllabus is not concentrated on any physical application of AI, any appliance based application of AI. That's why I'm not going to talk about it, but we can think of many such applications where I want a robot to navigate in a grid so that it does not hit any of the obstacles and travel from one point to the other, doing some sort of a pick and place of kind of an operation or maybe some other thing. So there are a lot of things that we can think of in that application area as well, which can be considered as mundane tasks for human beings. Picking a thing from one location and placing it some other location. Say suppose we are talking about a hotel delivery robot, जिसको काम क्या है, उसको ऑर्डर ऑर्डर लेने के बाद किचन से when the order is ready, he has to pick that order and place it to the table properly without dropping anything. Okay, and serve it. तो ये जो चीजें करनी है, ये it's very mundane for, or very much like a day-to-day task for a waiter in a hotel. But if I want to replace that waiter with a robot, Okay, this task, so why this is robot control, and the example that I've mentioned is not in the expert task category, although there is an expertise required for a person to be a waiter, because you and me can't go there and carry all those things from the uh, that place where it is served, the kitchen, to the persons. Okay, we can't do that. That requires certain kind of expertise, but this expertise is physical expertise, not the mental expertise. ये आप सीख सकते हो because you have two hands, you have two feet, you know how to balance things, and most of the things does not require you to think. जो भी दिया है वो आपको जाके serve करना है. There is no decision making in here. The only decision making you will require is when you're walking, not to spill anything. Okay, when you're serving, not to spill anything, serve it in a proper designated manner. So that is the thing why it is there in mundane task and not in the expert task. When you go to expert task, which is on the right hand side, you will see that the tasks mentioned over here are engineering, which involves designing, fault finding, manufacturing planning. So all these tasks are expert tasks because the humans who do these tasks are also trained to do these tasks. So humans in general can't do design, can't do fault finding, can't do manufacturing planning in the engineering application area. It could be any engineering. It's a nuclear engineering, it could be anything. Any engineering, per se software engineering as well. Any engineering activity that involves design, fault finding, manufacturing planning, you require humans to get training before they actually can have a hold on those tasks. And that is why these are called as expert tasks. So tasks that require human expert otherwise. So if you are actually doing, so there's a spelling mistake over here. Can I correct it? Okay. So the keyboard is actually not that high quality, and my typing speed and my thought process speed and my keyboard key hitting speed is different. So this is otherwise. So expert tasks involve these one, and scientific analysis, again you will also agree. I need not say, or I need not mention that these tasks actually require why they are in this category. So scientific analysis, only a scientist can do it. So you get to become a scientist before you can actually do a scientific analysis. Nobody can say, a school boy can't come directly and do a scientific analysis. He needs to understand first what do you mean by scientific analysis. Then only he will be able to do it. Medical diagnostics, a person needs to be a doctor. Okay, so we are actually imparting certain understanding, certain expert level behavior is expected from the person who is doing this task, and that's why these are called as expert tasks. फाइनेंशियल एनालिसिस, अगेन यू एंड मी कांट डू फाइनेंशियल एनालिसिस. अगर मेरे को आप 1 लाख रुपए दो और बोलो चलो शेयर मार्केट में लगा दो, दूसरे या तीसरे दिन मैं आपको रिकामा डब्बा लेके आपके पास आ जाऊंगा, because I'm not a financial expert. You require a financial expert to do financial planning, do financial analysis, etc., etc. So these are the expert tasks, and these tasks can be done only by you.